Seriously, PokeTuber neighborhood in Georgia. It's going to happen.
Why did it have to be Georgia?
Because that's where everyone already is.
Move somewhere else. Just move to PokeTuber house in Scotland. Go on. Come to Scotland. Come to Scotland. Scotland's the best country. Come on. Scotland is a really good country. I love Scotland.
What's in Scotland?
Me. I'm in Scotland.
Oh, okay. Let me uproot my whole life right now. Let me go pack up all my things because HoodlumCallum, the leader of the horny hoodlums, is in Scotland.
This is exactly what you were asking me to do with Georgia. It's like, what's in Georgia? Dunkin' Donuts? Wow, crazy.
Okay, you're really just gonna go ahead and you're just gonna copy my... No.
Now you're gonna get the syncing mixed up. Now you're gonna get the... You're gonna sync my claps to your claps.
Bro,
I did it in the exact
Callum's
same tempo.
actually out here trying to sabotage my editing process, and I don't know how I feel about this.
And then people are gonna be like...
Welcome, everybody! What's up?
People are gonna be like, Callum's the better editor. He doesn't screw up. Ooh.
Oh, get out of here. Like, you're seriously gonna, at the beginning of the episode, just see my claps, just like, clap, clap, clap. Like, I don't know. Welcome, everybody, to episode 2 of our Pokemon Emerald Metronome versus with me and the leader of the horny hoodlums, HoodlumCallum!
Enough of this. Enough. I want this canceled. Stop it!
I promise it's not going to be canceled. If you missed the last episode, it was up on Callum's channel. Definitely make sure you are subscribed to him, because if you aren't, then that means that you're not going to be seeing half this series in your sub feed, which is not okay. You got to make sure you're subscribed to the both of us, so then you don't miss a single episode of the Metronome Lock action. The schedule for the series is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, alternating between channels, so the next episode will be up on Callum's channel on Friday. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you're subscribed to the both of us. Oh, really?
Give me a minute.
Would you like to share with the rest of the class?
Hold on. Hello.
I don't know if this is in the episode or not.
Hi, how's it going?
We're just gonna leave it.
I'm alright.
I'm also alright, Callum.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Callum, yes. You do that ear reveal. Yes. Yes, Callum. Yes.
Yeah, do you
Yeah,
have,
do you have,
dates, I guess?
do you have a dates, I guess?
Do you have dates I can,
Oh my god. Alright, Callum just got up and left, so let's do a jump cut. I'll see you guys in a second, I guess.
Alright, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I'm moving, and the internet company they phoned me and they were like, okay, we're just trying to figure out which day we're installing the internet, and that was basically it. It was just... It was an important call. I was sleeping at like 2 p.m. and they called me then, and I wasn't awake to take the call, so they were like, we'll call you back in 2 hours, but then apparently 2 hours means 4 hours, so I was like, oh, maybe they're just gonna phone me tomorrow, so I was like, yeah, we can record, Ryan, and then they decided to call me at 6 p.m., so that's whatever. It's fine.
Okay, wait, what time is it for you right now?
6:35 p.m.
Oh my goodness. I've never worked with anyone in a different time zone like this before. That's actually crazy.
Oh, really?
So right now for me, it's 1:35 p.m. breaking the fourth wall. This is kind of sort of the start of my day yet. I still have a lot. Mighty Anna just went for belly drum. That's terrifying.
Yeah, I really apologize about that. For you guys, it'll be a quick cut, but for me, it was like a nice 10 minutes on the phone just to... It's really frustrating. I was just like, please just hurry. I just want to go back to recording. Like, I really enjoy doing this. And I don't want to take up too much of Ryan's time, but all right.
Nah, it's fine. This is actually the only thing that I need to record today. After this, it's all just editing, animating. I'm streaming tonight, so that's going to be fun. At the time you guys are watching this, though, the live stream already happened. I was streaming mini games with the Heated Mo on my channel, Pokemon Stadium. Fun times.
What's up, Minimos? My name's Heated Mo, and...
That was probably the most exciting thing I think I've heard you say in this whole recording session.
I can only be exciting when I'm pretending to be someone else.
Bro, Callum is seriously the most chill person I've ever commentated with. It's ridiculous.
I'm just always high, dude. Just kidding.
That's a mood.
I don't smoke. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, we don't condone that, all right? Don't do kids' drugs.
But, so for the moving thing, they set it up or whatever, so I get the apartment on the 14th, and then they're installing the internet on the 15th, and then I'm going to physically move on the 16th. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
You know, I'd imagine like you probably like want to get the internet up and going as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm not moving in until the internet's there. That my biggest fear was, because I sent them the submission form or whatever, and my biggest fear was like, oh yeah, we can't install the internet till like the 27th of this month, and I was just gonna have an apartment for 2 weeks without internet in it, you know, and I'd have to stay here.
You'd either have to bulk a lot, or you wouldn't be able to work for 2 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't stream, you know, and streaming's a big part of the channel now, so. I'm just really glad that they're getting it installed basically the day after I get the apartment. Like, that's really convenient. So now I can now I know that that's happening. I can get the moving van set, and it was basically waiting on the internet. It's like, okay, when's the internet getting installed? Because when the internet's installed is when I move. Like, it's just crazy.
Definitely.
Like, without the internet, I really cannot. The Spellion Berry. I've literally never heard of that in my life.
The what?
Spellon?
Okay, Callum, I have a Pokemon question.
What's up?
Okay, the feedback just went for Parasong. I switch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if the AI is going to be smart enough to switch, but yeah, you definitely.
Well, no, this is a trainer Pokemon. This is the last Pokemon that they have.
Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, it after 3 turns, it yeah.
Then honestly, it's just gonna die. So I'm set.
You perish. Yeah.
My goodness.
Would we count that as a explosion move? I don't really know.
I don't know.
Because like, if you've only got 1 Pokemon left and you use Parasong, does that?
Never mind. I'm stupid. I wasn't paying attention. Shocker. It switched. There's 4 Pokemon that I have to fight right now. I should have skipped this trainer, to be honest.
It's fine. Yo, Sir Venusaur, let's go. I think Venusaur might be the MVP, because Venusaur, despite it, I don't know, it's got a really good defensive type. It's a really strong Pokemon. This is gonna carry me.
Dude, now that I'm actually kind of playing through this, like, with the whole Metronome versus aspect and everything, I'm kind of learning, like, a little bit of strategies. If I know that a trainer's gonna have 4 Pokemon, there's a lot of Mons on their team, honestly, skipping them, I think, would be the best bet, right?
Yeah, I mean... Hold on. Sorry,
what's going on?
My voice meter was being dumb. I mean, I guess it just... I guess it just depends on... I'm not sure. Would you skip that?
Well, like, if I get stuck in a battle with 4 Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to, like, catch up, you know, but you really can't tell.
I mean, this is still... Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just kind of trying to think of the fastest way to get through this game, I guess.
Look what's on my screen.
So you literally just have to keep rolling Metronomes until you get something super effective? Never mind, you literally already got it, bro!
I'm pretty sure it doesn't even have Wonder Guard because it got randomized, remember? So
literally anything would have just killed that thing.
We'll never know though, because we got a super effective move right off the bat anyway. But,
this is true.
Yeah.
Now, question of the day, what do you think it was?
Question of the day, what move do you think it would have used?
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, we don't even have a question of the day on the layout, dude.
No, we just do question of the days in the video, dude.
Yeah, literally. If you're watching at this point of the episode, comment down below and answer our freaking question of our day, bro.
Question of the day on the layout always just felt like such like layout filler. It's like I literally have no idea what else to put here, so I'm just...
I mean, I like the concept behind them, but I feel like they almost like lost their meaning, just became normal. Like, I love the idea of asking a question for the community, getting a lot of engagement and getting like interaction out of it. Like, that's a really cool thing.
Yeah, but I'd rather it be like an actual super cool question rather than just, what's your favorite Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon move? You know, like, because eventually you run out of questions to use, and then you start reuse them,
and yeah, definitely.
People are just like, I've already answered this in the last series.
So, start talking, like, what's going on in your life right now? How come you're moving? I'm kind of curious.
Well, I just wanted, like, I guess a change of, I guess, environment. I mean, where I live right now, okay, so the city I really wanted to live in, or want to live in, is Glasgow. It's
Georgia.
Like, Glasgow. It's both begin with G.
That doesn't sound like Georgia. You realize you already know I was gonna have to pressure you with this. I was gonna have to hit you with this at some point, okay? No, so like Callum, you're gonna move here, right?
I mean, if it was easy to move to America, then maybe, but it's not. It's literally it's one of the most impossible things ever. Like.
Bro, right now we're trying to get Luke and Mo here. We're trying to figure out ways for them to get visas or ways for them to be able to.
It's not easy. It's really hard. It's
yeah,
a ball.
No, so would that be your situation as well? Because you live in Scotland, right?
Yeah, it's the exact same for me. I think it's for anybody trying to come to the US and live there. It's just a complete hassle.
Yeah, no. It's a little bit of a different situation for Mo. At least he's on the same continent.
Yeah.
All right. So him trying to move isn't like super, super unreasonable.
Nor is it far away.
Yeah, you and Luke, on the other hand, though, you guys would have to literally...
You need a reason to live in America. It's like, why are you coming here? You can't just live here to live here. You need a reason. It's
to
like,
live next to Dylan, obviously.
Like, I guess you could get like a work visa, but it's just like... I mean,
is that even like guaranteed though?
No,
like what all even goes into potentially getting a work visa?
Thing is, you don't need to live in America to do work. That's the thing. You don't need. I don't need. This guy's name is God Max. That's funny.
Oh my lord.
You don't need to. I don't need to live in America to do YouTube. I mean, I guess you could argue that I would have more opportunities, but I don't know.
But like when trying to apply for a visa and everything, have you ever like looked into it at all? Have you ever been?
No. I mean, not really. No, because I know it's just such a hassle and really hard to do. The easiest way is to just marry someone, and you have to prove that you're not just doing it to move, you know, like if I because there's obviously like jokes of like, you know, but in friend groups it's like, yo, just Mo would be like, yo Callum, just marry me just so we can, you know, whatever. But like obviously, you know, you have to prove, I'm pretty sure you have to prove that you actually are in a relationship somehow, and I don't know, I don't know exactly how it all works.
There's got to be a lot of different, like, just variables that go into it. But we're going to make it happen. We're going to get everyone here. Seriously, PokeTuber neighborhood in Georgia, it's going to happen. Do you realize this?
Why does it have to be Georgia?
Because that's where everyone already is.
Move somewhere else. Just move to PokeTuber house in Scotland. Go on. Scotland. Come to Scotland. Come to Scotland. Scotland's the best country. Come on. Scotland is a really good country. I love Scotland.
What's in Scotland? Now I'm curious. Because
I'm in Scotland.
Oh, okay. Let me uproot my whole life right now. Let me go pack up all my things because HoodlumCallum, the leader of the Horny Hoodlums, is in Scotland.
This is exactly what you were asking me to do with Georgia. It's like, what's in Georgia? Dunkin' Donuts? Wow, crazy. We have Tim Hortons over here. We have Tim Hortons.
What, do you actually?
Yeah, with Tim Hortons.
Okay, that's actually a Canadian like chain, right?
Yeah, it is.
But because in case you guys didn't know, I used to live in Michigan. I used to live around the Detroit area before I moved here to Atlanta, right? There are Tim Hortons all around Michigan. There's a ton of them, okay? But when I moved down here to Georgia, there's none, and I actually kind of miss it a ton. I can't even deny it.
It is so good.
Oh my god, what's your favorite thing to get from Tim Hortons though?
I just like getting like the wrap and the Timbits. I like getting like I don't know what it's called.
You're making me really want it now.
Timbits, dude.
Honestly, you're just making me hungry. I haven't eaten today at all, so I'm just you're making me hungry, dude.
You need to get food, man. It's like almost 2 p.m., dude. You gotta feed yourself.
I'll do that like after the recording session, but like honestly, this is kind of how my day has gone so far. I woke up in the morning and I started just editing and working on things, and then me and Callum sat down to record.
Yeah.
Like I'm still basically starting my day. I feel like you though, like, are you streaming after this at all, or is this kind of how you're ending your day?
Well, the thing is my sleep schedule is so bad. I woke up at 3 p.m., so I've only been awake for 4 hours, almost. And then, then after this, I'm gonna make a video for my channel, then I'm gonna stream, and then I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day.
When does that video go up?
Probably like quite late on. Maybe
okay,
like
so it's already up at the time that people are watching this video, though, right?
Yeah, it'll already be up.
So what is it? You can talk about it.
I don't know.
There won't be any spoilers.
Pokemon. It'll be Pokemon Whack, dude. I think I'm playing Pokemon Whack. That game is something else.
I've been seeing that on your channel lately. Like, what is that ROM hack? Like, what's it about?
I don't know. It's just a game that has like, I guess, bare minimum effort put into like everything. It's just like it's quantity over quality. That's basically the best way I can describe it.
Like, what does that mean?
It's got a lot of stuff in it, but it's not very good quality. It's got like 2,000 Pokemon and 40 types.
Jesus.
Yeah, but like none of the Pokemon are actually like. I mean, some of them they're cool concepts, but it's like paint drawings. It's like for a lot of them. So like my community has been re-spriting them and like making them actually look good, and it's been really neat.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So I've been using a lot of people's own custom sprites that they made themselves, and it's super cool. And that's basically what I'm playing it for still. The game is really annoying sometimes, but it is fun to actually see people so passionate about, I guess, the ROM hack, and like, yo, I wanna contribute to this. I want to make a sprite for cat. It's just, I don't know. Whenever you get fan art, it's like somebody spent time out of their day to make something for me. Yeah. It's just so heartwarming. Like, you don't
100%.
Somebody took an hour or two out of their day drawing something for me. It's just so, I don't know, it's just beautiful. And
Dude,
I want
100%. All right, so my very first time that I ever visited Nashville, which that's where my Frank, aka Asteroid Mania videos, if you guys don't know who that is, subscribe to him because he's an awesome person.
He's great.
But that's where he was from before he moved here to Georgia. Me and him live together now. But this was July of 2017. I remember this week so vividly because it was one of the best weeks of my life, I'll be honest. When I went there, me and Frank did a fan meetup, right? He was rocking out with about 9,000, 10,000 subscribers, and I didn't even have 1,300. I had probably 1,200 subs or something like that. We were both very small channels. In the grand scheme of things, I'm still a small channel, but whatever. Okay? But we did this fan meetup, and 20 people came out to it, which is the coolest thing. People drove from different states. People came... And this is the one that I remember, like, very vividly, all right? Shout out to Pixel. I don't know if Pixel's watching right now or not, but shout out to Pixel because he drove from Texas to come to this fan meetup, right? Which is a 9-hour drive.
That's nuts.
He drew this picture and gave it to us. I keep it on my desk at all times just, like, for motivation. This is the first time, like, I've had fan art made for me, but I've never had it, like, physically, like, given to me. So as soon as I got home, I framed it, and I even, like, moved to Georgia with it just because this is a really, like, just sentimental thing for me. I am kissing a shovel. Look at me go, dude.
Why are you kissing a shovel?
All right, so that's a whole nother story right there. I feel like this is just a fun thing that, like, me and you can, like, do. Like, I know one thing that I love commentating with Mobile is, like, learning about, like, a lot of his experiences and inside jokes with his content and vice versa.
Yeah, for sure.
So, when Mario Maker came out in, like, Mario Maker 1, 2015, 2016, right? Vinny was doing a live stream on his channel playing viewer-submitted levels, okay? We were all in a Skype call, because this is before Discord was a thing. It was, you know, our whole friend group.
Yeah, I got you.
And Vinny, someone else wanted to join the call, another one of Vinny's YouTube friends. His name is Oshi. Shout out to Oshi if you're watching this, but I don't know if you are. You could be. You're an awesome person. But he wanted to join the call. So Vinny was just like, all right, I don't want to have too many people on the call. Ryan, you're getting kicked out. I was like, oh, why me? No. So he kicked me out of the Skype call for Oshi, okay? And, you know, they talked for like a good 30, 40 minutes, whatever, while I was just watching the stream being all sad, not feeling included with my friends, okay? It happens. And then after Oshi said, all right, I got to go. I got to dip. He left the call, and everyone was just like, all right, so is Ryan going to come back in now? And he's like, no, it's fine. We don't need him. He's all right, okay? And then, like, just they started talking about that. It escalated into, I bet Ryan's watching the live stream right now, just eating ice cream with a shovel right now, okay? Just crying and watching the stream. And I was like, oh my God, I see so much material out of this.
Why with a
so
shovel?
Immediately, I ran into my garage and I grabbed my parents' shovel, all right? And I ate ice cream. And then just ever since then, dude, you're just a meme.
I don't know, that's beautiful.
Bro, I was like 16 or 17. I gotta keep it real. I was just a stupid high school kid.
It's just so creative and smart though. Like just to
biting a shovel.
No, just like,
dude, that's so creative and smart, bro.
Just to have somebody say that as a joke and then you actually go make it a reality like that. Like just to have like okay, this will be great. I'm gonna make this a reality. Like, I don't know, just having something click in you and you're like, all right, I'm gonna get a shovel and then also have ice cream. I don't know, it's just massive. I don't know. To me, it's just like I wouldn't have, if I were in that situation, I don't know if I would have thought to go get a shovel and then also eat ice cream with it. It's like, aha, it's a funny joke, and then it just passes by. You like took it further and you made it like a thing, and that's.
I made it stupid, bro.
Yeah, that's great.
I bit a freaking shovel.
Wait, did you clean it?
Oh my God.
Did you clean it?
Did I what? Did I clean the shovel? I gotta keep it real with you. No.
So you ate dirt.
Bro, I cleaned my mouth afterwards, but like,
yeah.
that was not my proudest moment. I gotta keep it real, bro. I gotta keep it 151 with you. Yeah, okay, what are some stupid, crazy moments from, like, your videos or streams or something?
I'm trying to think of anything. I don't know, like, I don't know, just everything, because everything I do is mental. No.
My God, bro.
What even happens, dude? I don't even know, like.
All right, I know one thing, because it's really funny that me and Mo actually talk about this a lot. Like, it's really funny because growing up, like when I was like 13, 14, 15, I watched like a lot of PokeTubers and I was like involved in the community as a viewer, right? Like, so I actually grew up watching like Luke, Mo, you know? So at least something funny that at least comes to my mind, all right, would be when you got the dog collar, literally just for the one. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about,
Thing is,
dude.
I feel bad though, because I told the person that I was buying, because I went to the shop. It was like a shop just down the street from where I lived at the time, and I was like, we'll come back and we'll show you the video that we make with this collar. It's not going to be anything kinky, I promise. And then we just never went back and showed them the video.
Oh, so they probably thought it was kinky.
Probably.
Oh my God, I love it, dude.
Yeah, so that was pretty funny.
Dude, I love hearing about like the I don't know if you could call it behind the scenes or not, but I love just kind of hearing about a lot of these videos. Like when you said that you got the Morgan Freeman off of Fiverr, like, dude, just stuff like that.
What was I gonna say? Do you remember like the whole? Did you know about like I guess the join the Torterra thing? It's just a thing now. Everybody.
No, I don't think so actually.
I don't know. Like even are you in the Crown Discord server?
I just barely use Discord.
They have a Torterra emote, and I think it's literally just called join. It's just because of that. Like, so that just came from. So we had a friend called John, and his channel was the Torterra. He was like another Pokemon YouTuber. Oh man, that sounds so familiar, actually. So. I don't know why in our friend group we would always just tell people to join. Like we wouldn't like no context. We'd just say the word join. Because John sounds so similar to join, eventually it kind of clicked in my head to, I guess it was just an inside joke, we would just call him Join instead of John. But I guess randomly when I was like genning Pokemon, I was genning a Torterra set and it clicked in my head, oh, I should call this Torterra Join because his mascot's Torterra. And then because Torterra, it was in one of my very first free-for-alls, this Torterra was like, just kind of sitting there at the side. Nobody ever saw it as a threat, it was kind of just sitting there. This Torterra ended up getting a crit last turn and winning, like, even though it was it was like -6 attack, but it like because it got a crit at the last possible turn, it ended up just winning the whole free for all, and like nobody was paying any mind. So then, but since then, it kind of just became like oh my God, Join is the most powerful Pokemon. Like,
bro, okay, I actually kind of have a Torterra meme too. All right, kind of. It's not my channel.
He's funny looking, isn't he?
Yeah, okay, so on Frank's channel, back before he moved here to Georgia, obviously, because I don't know if you know this, I've been friends with Frank, Asteroid Mania videos ever since we were like 14, right? We've known each other for years at this point. His younger brother, who's like way younger than him, he's I think like 9 years old or something, his name is Dom, would come in on his live streams all the time, or even videos. He would just walk in his room. And it just became a meme on his channel of just like, get out, Dom, you're not adding anything into the stream. We don't want you here. Just like, whatever. People would roast this kid. All right. Oh, man. I think it was an episode of Frank and Vinny's Fire and Leaf Green Soul Lake. Vinny, like, went nuts. He went off the walls. He was like, I swear to God, if Dom walks in on one more episode, I'm going to storm down to Nashville. I'm going to burst down the door, and I'm going to grab that kid and rip him apart chest like an accordion. It was something crazy, okay? It's Vinny, okay? By the way, subscribe to Vinny. You guys are probably getting the best first impressions if you don't know who he is. But... No, Tyrogue just went for frustration. That's literally Vinny. But it just was this massive meme, all right? Dom's favorite Pokemon is Torterra, all right? God. So ever since Frank was like 14, it's always been a meme on his channel of just like, bro, Torterra is my least favorite Pokemon. This Pokemon sucks. I hate it, all right? It's just,
That's mean. Torterra's great.
No, we eternally hate Torterra around these parts. Callum.
No, in my part, Torterra is worshipped as a god. So it's really funny the contrast that we have. Like, from my early viewer base, like my early viewers like worship Torterra. He is almighty. He is.
Oh man, do you remember when the Pokemon rap tag went around in the community, like 2015, right? Frank did it, okay? I did it too. All right,
I've heard your one because I edited your video your cage lock video, where
Wait.
you had I think, or it was Mo's. Where you and Mo were talking about it. I had to edit in your rap tag.
Oh!
So I've already heard it. I was forced.
Oh, bro, I was a sophomore in high school. I was like 15. It was bad, bro.
It was just like, yo, the editing, I don't know, it was pretty good considering, like, people don't consider the fact that you're 15. That's really young.
Like, I am really happy with how the video came out, right? Rapping was literally terrible. It was literal trash. Gotta keep
you
it
put
real.
yourself out there though. Like, that's a lot more confidence than like a lot of other 15-year-olds would have, I guess.
Oh
so.
man, dude, that video actually went around my high school. I remember walking into my classroom the next day, and there were kids who were playing my rap tag on the projector in the classroom, and I was just like, no. I'm not gonna lie, throughout high school, people did that with my videos all the freaking time.
I had like I guess an IRL channel that I made like vlog type videos on, and people would like play that around my high school, but then
Really?
yeah, they didn't know I had a Pokemon channel, which was doing way better.
Dude, yeah, no, so the Pokemon rap tag, when Frank did his, he said one line in there. It was, I wish Torterra was the best, but it's a scrub at best. He literally rhymed best with best, which is the stupidest freaking thing. And we always roasted him for it. We still roast him for that rap tag.
Does he still, you guys still talk crap about Torterra?
Of course we still hate Torterra. Why wouldn't
we? He's great.
Bro, Torterra's trash, though. I actually don't have anything against Torterra. It's actually a good mon, which is funny as heck. But oh man,
it's just so funny, the contrast of like our friend groups. Torterra is a god amongst my friend group, and yours.
We roast the heck out of him, bro.
Yeah. So if you ever hear somebody say join, it'll be like a picture.
I know what it is now.
Yeah, join the.
So
Torterra.
I'm just kind of curious though. Did you ever do the Pokemon rap tag when it happened?
No, because I was visiting America when it happened. So I literally I was visiting America for the first time ever during the rap tag.
Wow.
So like I think I didn't upload for like 2 weeks or something because I didn't have any video. Yeah, I was in America.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I really did love the rap tag, even though mine was hot trash. All right, I will flat out admit it.
No,
okay.
The editing was good. The editing was fun.
What I loved about it is like it brought the community together. Everybody got to be a part of it. Everybody submitted theirs. Everybody watched each other's. It was just a really fun, positive, like communal aspect to it. You know?
Yeah, there's some people that are being elitist about it, and like, but you know, you always get that no matter. I mean, yeah, there's some people that are like, oh my god, all these guys are trash. They think they can rap.
Of course.
Like, well, no, we don't think we can rap. It's just we're having fun, and
we're all just having fun, and that's the main goal. Even just Pokemon content in general. I'm not good at Pokemon. I'm just having fun with
it's
these
a
series,
Pokemon rap tag. Do you really think anybody's actually taking this seriously?
Exactly. So I would honestly love to start like a Pokemon rap tag, like volume 2 or something like that, just to really bring the community together. I don't know. It'd be fun. I don't know if, like, who would start it, but I would love to be a part of it. If anyone out there would love to.
You guys have got enough influence to start it yourself. Like,
dude, I mean, I didn't make the first one, so I don't know if, like,
pretty sure the first one was made by, like, Klaus?
Arizo.
Klaus and Arizo, yeah?
The beat was made by Klaus, but Arizo is the one who started it.
Oh
you know,
my god, I one-shot that crabby.
It's technically, like, not even my, like, thing to, like, revive, you know what I mean? But in all honesty, I'm just speaking, like, huge hypotheticals right now, right? It'd be really cool if, like, Scott made a beat or something, and, like, I don't know. There's a lot of fun that could come out of it, I think.
No,
really
for sure.
to bring the community together as much as possible.
I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure, you know, Arizo didn't invent community rap tags, I'm pretty sure, like, other communities probably do it, you know? Like,
yeah, I know the Geek Cypher went around at the end of 2016.
Don't know what that is.
Really? I got tagged to do it. I just never did it because, in all honesty, also my Marowak died. Whoa!
Like properly?
Yup, like properly.
Oh wow. Okay, well,
I got trapped into Uproar, so it's not even like I could have played it any different. I bought medication and everything. All right.
You were trapped. Can you? Yeah, you're gonna write down the note of it dying.
Yup, I'm literally writing it down right now.
Well, this is your video anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, this is true.
I don't know why I'm concerned.
Oh man, but I was actually, like, after my Pokemon rap tag, like, went around my high school and everything, and a lot of people were just, like, giving it crap, the like to dislike ratio on that video is actually crazy. It looks like Darth Vader's lightsaber, bro.
Oh, is it really, like, 50-50?
Well, a lot of people from my high school really just like, kind of crapped on it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not to like speak like negatively on it or anything. I'm still happy with the video. The rapping was terrible. I know that. It's pretty cringy, but I'm still happy with like the actual editing. And that's at the end of the day, I had fun with it. That's all that matters. But that was the reason why I never made the Geek Cipher, even though I got tagged to do it. Even Frank and Vinny actually did it, but I never got around to actually making one. So, yeah, no, I would love to actually do a rap tag and just kind of have a redemption almost, I guess.
I don't know. The thing is, like, it's really hard to say this. Like, okay, so all the people that were, like, talking bad about it, 9 out of 10 of them wouldn't have the confidence to do what you did. So, but then also it's like, oh, well, just because I don't have the confidence to do it doesn't mean I can't criticize it. And yeah, that's fair enough, but it's just a fun... Like, use your negativity somewhere else. It really...
The people who were being negative about it weren't even in the community. They didn't even understand the point behind the rap tag. Like, obviously, probably, like, 4 rap tags out of the hundreds that there were actually, like, lit, you know? There's, like, Shofu, Shootube, Vinny.
Yeah. Kids are stupid.
You know?
Tricky, we had a really good one. I don't know if you've heard
Oh my god, Tricky, we did have a really, really good one. Luke's wasn't bad at all. You know, like, there are a lot of people who, like, aren't rappers, but, like, made something really good. And then the people who, like, have rapped in the past, they were the ones who just kind of, you know, killed it. Anyway, so I just caught a pseudo-wudo. So over here on my other monitor, I'm looking at my list of members, and I want to nickname this pseudo-wudo after my boy Zaki. All right?
Hell yeah.
And if you want to be nicknamed after any Pokemon on my side or on Callum's side in this series, you can become a member. There's a link at the top of the description. There's a join button underneath the video, and it would really mean a lot to us because it just helps out and supports the content like crazy.
Torterra.
Oh, that's what you're going to call it. No, I'm saying join the horny hoodlums.
No.
That's what it's going to be.
What do you call your viewers? What's your viewer base?
It's the most ironic and just satirical thing ever. The core click. All right.
Okay.
You can't say it without whipping, dude. You can't.
Yeah, I can only ever envision. Okay, Espeon's my first encounter. Oh, what's up, my mini Mo's?
Oh my God, you gotta name it Mo. You gotta.
He's not. Oh wait, he is a member of my channel actually. Yes.
Hey.
Mo's like one of my
by the way,
only friends is actually a member.
Aww. Yo, shout out to the Heated Mo though. Seriously, one of my good friends. Both of our really, really good friends as well. I know you've actually known him way longer than I have.
I've been friends with him since 2012. I'm pretty sure. Oh no!
My
please don't
goodness, that's crazy.
Please don't kill it.
But you know, go subscribe to Mo if you're not, and hopefully, fingers crossed, if all goes well, at the time this video is up, the Choose My Starter for me and Mo's Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Cage Lock went up yesterday. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please do it because me and Mo love doing cage locks, and it's just.
I've never done a cage lock. I'm really wanting to do one.
Really? You never have?
No.
Oh my god. And Mo is the very first person I've ever done one with, and I really like it.
Yeah, it's really cool actually. Wait, have I done it? I don't think I have done it. I don't know.
You've edited them.
I don't think I have.
You've edited them.
I accidentally killed the Espeon because I got Frenzy Plant, so that's epic.
Mo's not gonna join the team. Now I'm actually sad.
Me too. So like the team I've got to rock out with is this. Could be worse.
Oh man, dude, you have 3 Pokemon on your side though. I'm still rocking out with 2.
Yeah, but you've got like another 2 encounters, so you could, you know. I think if you get a ghost type, that is pretty OP. Oh.
Really? You've gotta be kidding me! Okay. You've gotta be kidding me! Twice in a row! This happened in the last episode too!
So write down that Dylan has 1 explosion death.
You know, in case you guys don't know how we're handling explosions, it's like a 3 strikes and you're out rule.
Yeah, basically. God. So he's got 2 more. He's got 1 more chance to explode, and then the 3rd one is just permadeath. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we're doing. It's not just explosion, it's self-destruct, healing wish, memento, whatever other moves, I guess, kill you, kind of just... We can't control that, but also, if he does it 3 times, then it's kind of like, okay, mate, you gotta go.
Yeah, no, we don't like fireworks on our team, to be honest. We can't be having that.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna come... I'm gonna just start the gym. I'm gonna start the gym. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start the gym now.
You're definitely ahead of me. Not by much. We're definitely closer in this series than probably either of us expected. Like, I'm about to go take on Team Magma, Team Aqua in the cave.
They're not there yet until you beat the gym.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Your first encounter is Megadillon.
That's actually not my first. My first encounter was the Sudowoodo, the one that killed my Marowak.
Oh, right. Was that in that area? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, never mind. My bad.
You know, so I only have one encounter left.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't super paying attention. Yeah, you've
Dude,
got the cave.
once we get to Dewford Town, though, dude, we're gonna get a ton of encounters back to back to back.
Yeah, you get 1, 2, 3, like 3 encounters. 4?
No, you get 4. So there's Dewford Town, which you can fish at. All right. There's a route to the right of Dewford Town.
Oh,
there's the
right,
route to the left of Dewford Town, and there's the Granite Cave. That's literally 4 back to back to back to back.
Hell yeah.
And especially because it's a randomizer, you can get different Pokemon in every single encounter. It's not like we're doing like a vanilla run where it'd just be Magikarps and Tentacruels, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we get. Ow. Okay, never mind. I always forget how fat Politoed is, dude. This is a fat Pokemon.
Bro, I'm taking on the gym leader right now. Screw it.
You're just gonna
Screw it.
Do you think
I'm
you're
just,
right?
Bro, I'm just hopping into this. I'm just yeeting. All right, Roxanne.
Let's just jump into it.
Heck yeah, dude. What levels are Roxanne? I'd imagine her highest level's like what, 14?
15, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm 15. I'm up to par. It's fine.
Yeah,
bro,
you
I
can't
went
get
for
one shot like
Whirlwind. I'm
15.
scouting out what she's got.
The arena? Is that her 15? Oh, that is her 15.
Yeah, this is her level 15. Oh, man.
Ow, that was a crit.
You know what this is actually reminding me of? Like this whole metronome aspect. I don't know how closely you like follow, like, you know Nate Wants to Battle, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I don't know how closely you ever followed his channel, but back in 2014, he used to do this thing called Di-Fi battles.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I did one with him, maybe. I don't remember.
Did you actually? That's crazy.
Or I think, I don't know. I think I don't know. I was definitely involved in it. So, I don't remember.
Really?
Maybe.
That's so cool.
And I don't know. I
Dude,
remember watching it at least.
Yeah, this whole metronome lock thing, that's just what this is reminding me of.
I know I've
just
done free-for-alls with him, though. That's the thing. Like, I remember I've worked with him. Yeah, Nate's awesome. I love him, man.
Oh
I'm so proud
God,
of him.
yeah.
He's going so far.
Yeah. Dude, he literally took, like, the Pokemon community and just kind of jumped off, used it as a starting point. Now he's one of the mainstream YouTubers, quote unquote.
I think I was like maybe one of the first people I guess spoke to in the community, maybe, because
Really?
yeah, I remember talking to him when he had like 20k subs, dude. Like, it's nuts.
Oh, that's so cool. Do you still talk to him at all?
No, I don't. I mean, I've not really been in touch with him. I hung out with him 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I think, like in person. We hung out like after his concert or something. It was really cool. I've not really just had. I mean, obviously we're both busy. He's probably a lot busier than me, but you know, I mean,
yeah, no. The reason that I brought it up, I don't know, this whole metronome lock thing, it just reminds me a lot of the Di-Fi battles.
Yeah, for sure.
The randomness aspect.
The Di-Fi battles are super cool, man.
Dude, I really want to, like, do them. I don't know if that'd be weird or not to do someone else's thing, but it's not like he does them anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I got maybe you name it something else. I don't know, but you could do the name
Maybe.
of something else.
It'd be fun to just bring that back into the community, I guess. Maybe
It
it's
was
just like
super
a
cool,
live
yeah.
stream. Yeah.
You want to explain the concept of it? Because not everybody knows.
So basically the whole concept of it is Nate would have a die, right? You know, a 6-sided die, and every single decision that would have to be made in a Wi-Fi battle would be decided by a die. Like when you pick your starting Pokemon, okay? You roll a die. If it's 1 through 6, if it's 3, then you throw out your third Pokemon in your party, right? When it comes to selecting a move, you roll a die, all right? If it's 1 through 4, then that determines, you know, which move you go for. Or like you might have to switch if you roll a 5, and then from there you roll again of like which Pokemon you go out to. Basically, it was just a really, really just unique and creative out there thing, and that's really like what I tried to do on my channel as well, is just think outside the box with Pokemon content. So I would, if you guys would be down, screw it. Tomorrow, want to do a Di-Fi battle live stream?
It's definitely interesting, man. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, would the people you're fighting against have to do it as
Di-Fi as well?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be the most fair. That'd be the most fun. It'd be something different for sure.
Exactly, yeah. Because if they're just, you know, the thing is though, for them, if they're actually trying to seriously battle you, you would end up just switching to something they wouldn't expect and then use a move.
Exactly. I'd probably like set up like 3 swords dances and then switch, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, you don't get to be in charge of any of the decisions. Everything's up to fate. It's just fun and stupid, you know?
Exactly. We're always trying to find new ways to play Pokemon. That was definitely one of my favorite ways back in the day, at least. That was like, that is so cool. I wish I thought of that. You know, like it was one of those. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take out the gym leader as well.
Roxanne's last Pokemon is Vulpix. Okay, I'm gonna win this.
He's got it, dude. First gym badge, easy clap. So okay,
Vulpix is gonna go for like guillotine. I'm calling it.
Never mind. For some reason, I thought we were using the. So when Ryan and I were fixing the layout, we had the gym badges in the middle, and he forgot that it was a versus and not like a collab thing. So he was like, oh wait, we need our own gym badges, so we have to like duplicate them and separate them. And for some reason in my mind, it was that they were still together, and I was like, all right, so when you beat that, you're gonna have to cut it in half, and then have half of the badge
how is this gonna work, bro?
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of the layout, the logo, the graphics, the background, and everything, shout out to Blizz, right? That's the person, that's your name?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Blizz.
shout out to super talented person. I've never actually worked with him before. This is the first time I've ever worked with his artwork.
Yeah, I just tweeted out asking who's available. He replied, and I was like, all right, let's work together. So if you're looking for Pokemon graphics, there's not that many graphic designers open right now. I think he's one of them. He's in the description of all the videos anyway, so you can go down there and have a look. Okay, so I've got a ghost type right now. I wanted to say ghost types are probably one of the most broken types in Metronomes, because I've done a lot of Metronome battles on my channel, just in general, like not as a let's play, but like Metronome ghost types, you can't hit them with fighting type moves or ghost type moves. If you get a bulky ghost, you're unless it uses memento or self-destruct, you're set, dude. Like a bulky ghost will carry you throughout the entire game. It's insane. They're just so good.
Honestly, though, that's the strat. You honestly have to think about it like from the other perspective. Ghost types are probably the most like scary thing to fight.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to. I think I'm trying to get a nice bulky team on the go. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. And a bulky Dusclops would probably be perfect. Dusclops would be a perfect mon for this series.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, what are some other really good ghost types? Especially in these early gens, Gengar, I guess, but
he's not bulky. He's really frail.
Yeah, like I don't know. These early gens, there's not a lot of ghost types. Now that I'm actually trying to think of one.
Banette and Shuppet, Dusclops,
There's Misdreavus, I guess, but
Misdreavus, yeah, Misdreavus is not that bulky though.
Yeah, no, it doesn't get an evolution until the next gen.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Zapdos would be amazing because he's got a really ridiculous defensive typing.
Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of rock types actually are insanely just defensive. Like Golem would be great.
Yeah, but their typing is what matters. So you need a defensive type combination that doesn't have very many weaknesses. That's what you're mainly looking for.
Oh yeah, because a lot of times 4 is actually super effective on Gold. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, for example, Paris and Parasect are awful. They're weak to everything. Tyranitar is awful. He's weak to everything. He's fighting type, water type, steel type, fairy type not in this game, but just so many weaknesses, and it's just so bad. I mean, Tyranitar might not be awful, but like, you know. It's...
So, all right. When you get done with the gym battle, do you want to wrap up the episode there? You think we're at like a full...
Yeah, because I think I was on the phone for 10 minutes. It's 50-minute recording. You can cut it there. Let us know what you guys think about the episode lengths, I guess. Like, people typically...
Oh, for sure.
I don't know. People do typically like shorter episodes, I think. But for this series, for us to actually make progress, we might have to go for the longer side. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Dude, I am really having a fun time, though. I really enjoy just commentating with you. It's a lot more chill than anyone else that I've ever worked with.
I mean, you and Vinny, like, commenting together was really chill. Like, just you and Vinny.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, once you just add Frank into the equation, that's when we both go off the wall. It's his fault.
It's his aura, dude. He like eludes like some chaotic
raunchiness.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, dude. Frank is mental. He's just some crazy aura.
Yo, can someone take that clip of Callum just like, Frank is mental, and just tweet it to him at Asteroid Videos?
The thing is, though, we've got like, I realize like in the UK versus America, like words have different meanings. Like, there's really specific words that people in America, like, just don't say and they're really offended by, but in the UK, it's just a casual word. It's nuts.
Really? Like what?
I'm not gonna say it on video. I can tell. But, like, in America...
No, I'm curious! No, you can't do this to me!
The C word. yeah, like, you know what I'm talking
Callum.
about? Callum, yeah. No, like, in the UK, people don't care. We just say it all the time, but in America, it's like...
Really?
In America, it's like the ultimate insult. It's like... Can't believe you called me that, you know? I don't know. Or maybe not all of America, but it does seem to be quite a bit. I don't know. I only see Americans getting offended by it. In the UK, nobody cares.
Oh my goodness.
In Australia, it's like a term of endearment, basically. Basically.
What are some other like just differences that you've? Because I bet you've talked to a ton of Americans, just, especially because of like your line of work and everything. The only person from the UK I've ever really talking with a lot would be like Luke. Besides that, I've talked to Patters a little bit, you know, Christian slightly, Faith Attacks. Shout out to all of them, by the way. Subscribe to them. If we ever mention someone, subscribe to them.
Yeah,
but
subscribe.
Yeah, no. What are some other like differences?
Well, I guess I don't know. Me saying Frank is mental. Like, what do you? I don't know. What do you think I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. You just calling the kid crazy, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I guess that's basically. He's just schizo. He's wild. He's crazy. I guess that's basically
that. Dude, if there was any word to describe Frank, though. Mental is the one that I'd like to go with.
He looks so tame. Like I know. Like appearance-wise, he looks so tame, but he's
the most pure-hearted person, and then you get him into a crazy conversation. The kid goes off the walls, dude.
Yeah, he just How far away is he right now from your room? Can he hear you?
He's literally down the hall right now. I wouldn't even be surprised if he can hear me right now.
Talking about him, he's just gonna.
Bro, he's gonna bust down the door and just start. You talking about me in front of the whole leader of the horny hoodlums, bro? He's literally gonna beat my butt right now. Can you tell I'm keeping it PG? Look at me go.
Beat my butt? How, dude, bars. I only got into this battle because you're in a battle still. I'm waiting for you to finish.
Oh, I've been waiting for you to finish. I thought we were gonna wrap up after the gym battle.
You got into another battle, so. What's your favorite
gen of Pokemon? I'm barely even watching your screen. I gotta keep it real.
What's your favorite gen of Pokemon? I'm curious.
Okay. Whenever people ask me this, I always like answer it with this. My favorite gen is Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Hoenn's my favorite gen. But the best, in my opinion, would be Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Would be Johto. All right. This is just my opinion. All right.
My favorite.
If you're watching,
my favorite is third gen. Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. That is my favorite aesthetic of Pokemon. I just love how these games look, and I love how they play, and I love these games so much. But I think the best would be fourth gen. Again, is like same as you. I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum is probably the peak Pokemon is ever. Like that is probably the
not
peak.
Diamond and Pearl. Not Diamond and Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl was
Platinum
slow,
fixed everything wrong with those games. Yeah. Platinum is the definitive version if you'd ever play a fourth gen game. Yeah. But in my opinion, Heart Gold, Soul Silver would be the closest that these Pokemon games have ever gotten to a perfect Pokemon game.
Yeah,
quote unquote.
For sure. I personally, I'm not a huge fan of Johto, but like I can separate my personal favorite with, I guess, what the best is. You know, it's a big difference. Sure. Personal favorite versus what factually, I guess, or would be the best. I can separate those pretty easily.
100%. Yeah. See, okay, my favorite engine for Pokemon though would actually have to be 6th gen.
Really, you like the fat heads, the big heads.
Yep. I love the way it looks, okay? I love the pacing of it. Everything is fantastic.
I really enjoyed 6th gen. I really like the bobbleheads a lot more than the realistic styling of
from Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon,
so when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out initially, when they were first released, oh my, you can imagine just how ecstatic I was of like my favorite gen on my favorite engine, all right? That's why Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is easily my favorite games in all of Pokemon.
Yeah, I really like Hoenn as well, but I think I don't know. I don't know. I like Fire Red Leaf Green the most, but I don't think I like Kanto the most. I just like
I'll be honest, Kanto for me is pretty bland and generic. That might have just been for me, like I played it a lot.
Well, to be honest, it is a pretty bland and generic region. It is literally just grass.
Exactly.
The whole area is just grass.
Which, to be fair, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world that it is on the generic side, just from the standpoint of it's the first, you know?
Of course, yeah.
But if they were to release Kanto in 2019, like as a new gen...
Oh, right. Oh,
like as a new generation, right?
Not
with a lot of the ways...
Kanto, but I think I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, if they were to release a new generation and it was Kanto, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be a fan of it. Pretty generic region. A lot of the Pokemon aren't the best design. Like I could see a lot of I killed my encounter. I could see a lot of people getting like annoyed with like Muck or Voltorb, seeing as how people got annoyed with like Vanillish and Garbodor and 5th gen,
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm ready to wrap up whenever you are, by the way.
Yep, me too. I'm gonna take my hands off the controller. Let's go.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Ryan's video, so he can do the outro.
All right, yo, dude, thank you everybody so much for watching today's episode of the Pokemon Emerald Metronome Versus. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, just all that fun stuff. And the next episode will be up on Callum's channel on Friday, leader of the Horny Hoodlums, and I hope that you all be there because I'm really excited for it. I really just love commentating with this dude. It's so easy.
Yeah, it is. It's just so like I don't know. We've not spoke much in Discord calls before this, so it's just kind of like, you know, whenever you're doing a project, somebody first time you're like, oh my god, am I going to talk over them, or we're going to be awkward together? But it's just natural. It's like we've been friends for years. 100%.
I love this dude. I really am. I'm having a great time with this project. So catch you all in the next episode on Friday. Yo, any final words? Thank you so much for supporting. That's it. Thank you. All right, see you on Friday. Peace. It's an electronic lock. What should we do? This might help. Yes, Serena. I am so glad that you are here to help us out. Yup, it's amazing that you ran up to the door and started waving your arms. What would we ever do without you, Serena?